right. Hello. Welcome back. So this is going to be for your Faction Friday. This is where we go through the zodiac signs based off of element. So I think I'm going to start with air signs today. It'll probably do air, fire, earth, water. I do based off of them. So we're going to start with air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is going to be for you. And they're always Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. And then I'm also going to take this one. Okay. So, air signs, we have ask body. This came up in the morning message this morning, which is actually pretty ironic because I used nothing but oracle cards this morning. We also have fate. Fate is playing a role here. Okay, and then we have dare to dream. I don't know why, but Cinderella is going through my brain right this very moment. And some of you could be shaking your head at me, which is perfectly fine. And some of you will probably understand. And it's not the fact that I'm like, ooh, Disney, happily ever after, but it's about that magic that kind of flows within Disney. Kind of like that when you wish upon a star energy. I guess that's what I'm trying to, because that's what's coming through with this dare to dream energy. And it's very wish upon a star energy, which is very interesting. All right. Ooh, these are not awake, but that is okay. I guess they weren't ready. But I do feel fate is playing a hand. I do feel like you are in tune with your body. With the ask body that's here and that's showing up in your past energy, I do feel like you are in tune. And I feel like that's almost why fate is playing a role. You are on a personal vibration that matches your own energy, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. All right, but let's see. But essentially, you have stepped Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to take that. You stepped into the Nine of Pentacles here, and this is the vibration that you are on. And I feel like the more that you step into this energy, the more that the fate in the universe is going to be like, hey, you should do more. All right, let's see where we're going here. I'm going to split it now. Underneath, we've got the Nine of Cups and the Sun. Queen of Swords. I'm also going to take this lovely little Three of Wands here. I feel like, and there's the Aquarius energy, I feel like you are co-conspiring with the universe. Or at least the universe is co-conspiring with you and you may not be aware of it. You may be standing in this energy of healing, of asking yourself what it is that you need. What it is that will kind of make you a better person, kind of bring out the sun. And you were wanting to move forward in this energy. Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, Five of Wands, Death, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups. Beautiful. This is wanting to come out too. Judgment, yep. Okay. So with this energy, with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups, I feel like there is or was some fear here. And I feel like a message is coming in about this energy. Kind of like a lingering energy of the shadow work. It's not really the shadow work. It's just kind of like a bit or a nugget, kind of like a string. Something's kind of pulling on that string. And I feel like that string's got to go. But it's not so dynamic to the point where you're starting to freak out because remember, we've already gone through the shadow work. So I feel like this is almost easy peasy. Almost like, you know what, if this is really what it takes to move forward and to be happy, okay. The outcome is the Two of Cups and Judgment. That's beautiful energy. This is very balanced energy. This is very answering the call energy. Answering the call to be in union, to stay in that balanced energy. We have the Magician and the Ace of Cups. You know what? I'll take them too. You are transforming on that highest vibration, and the highest vibration is love. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, air signs. You could be moving towards a Leo, a Sag, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Scorpio. All right, those are the zodiac signs I see. But there you are, air signs. I really, really hope this helped. Just remember, it's not really the shadow work. It's just kind of, think of it kind of like the finishing touches to what it is that you're trying to bring in before the universe gives you the green light. And be like, yay, let's go. So take that for what it is, air signs. Just remember that you are in control and to not lose focus of the things that are good for you, okay? Okay, ask your body. Ask yourself, what is good for me? All right, air signs. We're moving on now to fire signs. Let's see what we've got here for fire signs. I will take this one. Compassion. You know what? Give me this one. This one's kind of shiny. Boundaries. I think that's the first time I've seen this one. One of the first few times I've seen this one, other than my own. And you know what? Give me this one. This one's whispering from the very back over here. Sacred sexuality. Fire signs, this feels very, very fiery and very airy. And the only reason why I say airy is because of the boundaries. Boundaries is kind of very King of Swords, very Aquarian, very air. But with this compassion and sacred sexuality, it does make me feel like there's fire energy. And that may not be the energy that's explained in the book, but it's just the energy that I feel is coming through. I do feel as though you are using this air energy to the best of your ability. You, like I said, the air energy, wow, is here. And I do feel like you are using it to the best of your ability, and you are creating boundaries not only for yourself, but for others. And I feel like it is bringing about this energy of I don't want to use the word union. I mean, yeah, union is kind of the vibration that I'm going for, but it's not really the sacred sexuality. You are in touch with yourself, but it's not as a union. It's just you are understanding yourself. It's almost like the ask body card. It's almost like this, but it's not. It's more of an internal emotional feeling and emotional aspect. All right, let's see where we are going. Ooh, we've already got jumpers. Underneath, we've got the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Okay. Hello, I see you. The Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, or the Wheel of Fortune. Got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the outcome is the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love this energy, fire sign. Like I said, you're using this to the best of your ability, and I feel like you feel like you stepped into almost kind of like a gold mine. You stumbled across treasure. You're like, yes, this is going to go the distance. This is going to make it to the end. And I almost feel like it's a choice to believe that that is what's going to happen. You are examining the balance and the worth of the things that are coming in. And I feel like there's a lot coming in or will be coming in for you, fire sign. Especially with you placing this boundaries of what you find valuable and what you find don't. What you find valuable and what you don't find valuable. English is hard. But I feel like after you sift and sort, you go from the Seven of Cups to the Ten of Cups. This is also the Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful. This is forward motion. Very, very sacred sexuality of you. Then we've also got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. That's also that union energy that I was talking about, but it's you. It's your inner balance. In this Two of Cups, there's not two people, it's just one, filling two different cups. And I feel like you are moving into this energy of personal love. And you are starting to understand, just pardon me, I've got a kind of a sniffle thing going on. But we've got the Three of Pentacles here as the outcome, and that tells me that things are kind of finishing up for you. It's kind of, and not really finishing up for you. I guess things are more or less coming together, and you're starting to see the bigger picture for what it is, for what this big grand design is. I feel like it's not really finishing up, but it's starting to come together, so you can kind of see where things are headed. Yeah, that fits the energy a little bit more better for me. So I do feel like you are hopeful, and you should be hopeful, and you need to continue to put down your boundaries and continue to sift and sort. Because I feel like, again, the more things that you find valuable, the more things that you sift and sort and release and let go and allow things to come in, I believe they will. Very much so. Wow, fire signs. You only have one major arcana card here. One. And that is the Wheel of Fortune. And it almost reminds me of that Pink Floyd shirt. That Pink Floyd shirt, how, or the pink shirt, whatever shirt that is, how the light kind of shoots into the prism on the one way and then it shoots out rainbows on the other side. I feel like that's what's happening here. You being the ray of light. You're going from just a beam of light to a rainbow. It's beautiful. Very beautiful energy. All right. Moving on to Earth signs. All right, Earth. Let's see what we've got here. And you know what? These two are just yelling. Ooh, these three. Okay, what you got? We got Paradox. Share Wisdom. The Void. Earth sign. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but I almost feel like you're the guy coming, you're drowning, and you come up for air just enough to get enough air, and then you're back under the water again. It's almost like you were under the water and you come up just enough to share the wisdom, and then you're pulled back into the darkness, pulled back into that void. Interesting. Very interesting, especially with the paradox and the void energies here. Like, what is going on? I'm gonna look more into this. This is interesting here. You know what? I'm gonna use a Souls on Fire tarot because I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie in the slightest. Paradox. Share wisdom. The void. Or it's almost like you come out of it just long enough. Let me rephrase. You come out of a lesson long enough to share the wisdom of it, and then you're pulled into shadow work just like that. Yeah. Underneath, we've got the Emperor, the Raising Consciousness, the High Priestess, and the Sun, along with, obviously, the Four of Swords there. Again, I feel like you stepped into such... It's almost like a pendulum. You swung one way so much that now I feel like it's going to swing back the other way. Earth sign. Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, Hermit. Okay. So, Earth signs, like I was talking about with this share wisdom, I do feel like you do gain the knowledge. The knowledge is here. And I feel like it's come from a choice. It's come from a choice to do this. And now I feel like more things are coming in. And I feel like you're very cautious about what those are. Even though you're willing to let these things come in, I feel as though... Ooh, hello, phone is dying. I feel as though with this Queen of Swords, Page of Wands here, yes, you're going to let the things come in, but you're going to be a little bit more balanced about it. You're going to be like, that didn't work for me last time. That's not going to work for me this time. What else you got? And I feel like it almost puts you into your own energy. This is Virgo. I do feel like it does kind of put you in a sense, it puts you exactly where you need to be, because it's almost like you're standing up for yourself, or it's almost like you're giving yourself, what's the word I'm looking for? You're asking yourself why something is the way that it is. If you're, the prime example that I'm going to use is the inner monologue that we all have. Okay, we all have an inner monologue. Sometimes mine is happy, sometimes mine is not so happy. And it's my job to work with that inner voice, just like it is yours. And with this energy, I feel as though you are finding that inner voice. That inner voice is becoming more clear. It's not something that's just going to pop right out at you. I feel like it's something that kind of just appears in the dark. It's like, hey, I'm here, and we need to talk. And that's why I almost feel like the sheer wisdom, the void energy comes in, because it does almost send you back into that shadow work, because now your intuition wants to talk to you. That inner voice wants to be like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what we need to work on. This is what we need to fix. So you come out of the lesson, you've learned the lesson, and then it sends you back into shadow work. It sends you back into that darkness, that void energy. Okay. It'll be okay. It will be okay. Just remember your lessons. Remember why, not even why, remember what happened. Remember how you responded, and remember how that worked out for you. And it's up to you now to determine which course of action you're going to take. Okay? Okay. Earth signs, you've got this. You can do this. If anybody can do this, it's an earth sign. Especially this energy. Alrighty. Alrighty, earth signs. Thank you very much. Moving on now to my lovely little water babies. Hello, water signs, my water babies. How are you? Hopefully you all are doing well. You know what? I want this one. Play. And of course it's dolphins. I'm not even surprised. Give me this one. Surrender. Okay. And then lastly, we've got, oh, this one came up for the morning message, I do believe, the Get Curious. So, water signs. I do feel like you are in your energy. Even though we're in the air sign energy right now, I do feel like you are feeling yourself. And I almost feel like it came with this energy of surrender. I feel like you fell into your feelings and... Okay, Abraham Hicks. You are revelish. Oh my gosh, I can't say this word. You are reveling. You are reveling in your. You are rolling around in your good energy. Is what I'm trying to get at. You are being playful. You have surrendered. You are getting curious about this energy. It's like you were sitting in a giant pond of nothing but your energy. All right, that's beautiful. That is very, very, very beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. I especially love the play. The dolphins are always beautiful. So I wonder, why have you surrendered? What are you opening up to? A water sign. Water sign. If it makes you feel any better, I'm a moon Pisces, so I kind of already know what's going on here. But underneath, we've got the Empress. I'm not surprised. The Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, yep, and the Three of Swords. Okay, we'll look into that. The King of Swords, the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Justice, Six of Cups, Seven of Wands. See, there's a part of me that is looking at this energy, and I'm going to run with two timelines here, okay? For those of you who are single, and I know this is going to sound really weird because normally I don't look at a union energy, but for those of you who are single, I feel as though you are stepping into this energy of the Empress and the Five of Pentacles. You are coming in from the cold. You are stepping into that balanced energy. And I do almost feel like you are giving up on tradition. You are giving up on tradition. You're like, no, I'm going to do this my way. I'm surrendering to what is right for me. I'm getting curious about what is right for me. Peace out, tradition. I'm done. And so with this King of Swords, King of Cups, I feel like this is... The King of Swords is almost kind of like a set, clear boundary, and the King of Cups is like, okay, this is what I love. He's offering a cup. It's an offering. And so I feel like you're moving away from that. You're like, nah, I'm okay. You move forward. You find a new inspiration. You are balanced. And I feel like with the Six of Cups, you almost remember kind of where you came from. And you're like, okay, that kind of didn't work for me. But now you start to do the work. You start to do the work. For those of you who are dealing with a relationship, dealing with a couple, dealing with someone, and it's not really a couple, but it's for those of you who are kind of dating, I do feel like you are coming in from the cold. I do feel like you are kind of healing a past broken heart. You are surrendering to, it could be an air sign, could be a water sign, but I feel like you are surrendering and you are moving away from past troubles, and you also could be moving away from a water sign or an air sign to either or vice versa. Please take this how this resonates. But there is movement. And like I was mentioning, I do feel as though you do understand the importance of a relationship, but you do understand that it has to be balanced. And so I almost feel like more work needs to be done, or you feel as though more work needs to be done, and that's why the Get Curious card is here, because you're like, okay, well, if I don't know, then how do I know the work's done? And it's kind of confusing energy, and I really hope I'm explaining it correctly to you, water signs. I mean, it's beautiful energy, because either way, looking at it as a whole, either way, if you're single, you are getting curious about yourself and curious about what works for you in a relationship and what doesn't. If you are dating somebody, I feel like you are moving away from old paradigms and old traditions and doing about what works for you and what doesn't, and I feel like you are doing the work. And then for those of you in a relationship, some of you could be moving away from a hurtful situation of the past. You could be moving away from an air sign or a water sign, but you figure it out just as well. And I do feel like there is this healing with the Six of Cups here. There's kind of a balance of that energy. And I realize I'm talking really fast. It's only because the energy's like, okay, get through this, like, it's almost like you don't want to be there anymore. which I understand. I wouldn't want to be there anyway. I wouldn't want to be there either. Like, I'm not faulting you for that. But just know that now there is more work on your plate that needs to be done. But it's not, I feel like it's more of a get curious about now what is before you than doing the actual work itself. And you know what? I'm going to look at that. Don't tell the other signs. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles, Temperance, the Emperor. So now we've got the Emperor and the Empress, so this could be about union. We've got the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So, like I was saying, with depending on which timeline you ran with, some of you could be walking away from something. Some of you could be, well, most of you are walking away from something, but I feel like some of you it's a different thing. Some of you it could be a person. Some of you it could be an energy, a dynamic. It could be a project that you feel like wasn't finished, but is now finished. I do feel like you are stepping out of this Nine of Swords energy. It's this sharp kind of, oh my god, what's going to happen next? Because I feel like after you... I feel like after you do the work, the message comes in. Where did that go? Okay, that's all the way in the back. I'm not getting that. The message comes in and you move forward into what you truly desire. I feel like this is just as important as almost shadow work, but I feel like with you being a water sign, you work through this energy and you've manipulated this energy to make it work for you, which is very beautiful. I mean, it's what I would do as an air sign. I'm very conducting of my energies. I'm not going to lie. Wow, water signs. Wow. All right. Well, this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helps, water signs. And everybody else, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you very much for joining me today. This is very fun. I love doing these. Hopefully you enjoy them just as much as I do. And I will see you all tomorrow morning for the morning message. So, without further ado, go forth, enjoy your weekend. Try not to get yourselves into too much trouble. Please don't need, as my mom says, please don't need bail money. Try not to get arrested. If you are going to drink responsibly. If you are going to do other things, just make sure you are responsible. And I think that's it. So go forth well, as my stepmom would say, go forth and conquer, kid. All right, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.